Ice cream lovers, welcome to this session of Scoop School. Nice to have you here. My name's Steve Christensen. Look, if you've never joined us before, welcome. We put snippets of content on the air to help you open or grow your own ice cream business. We encourage you to have a look through our catalog, reach out to us. This is what we're in business for, is to help you be a successful ice cream person. We're doing a series of videos here. This is number one of basically how to make safe ice cream and kind of look at some aspects of food safety when it comes to ice cream production. There's a great website, the link is down below, safeicecream.org. I really would encourage you to go down there and have a look at everything that has to offer, most of it free. So let's talk about today in this video about, are you an ice cream factory? We hear about this a lot when it comes to recalls or production processes, GMPs, good manufacturing practices. Does my business have to kind of comply with all of those legislation and different things because am I an ice cream factory? Well, it actually depends. We can say yes or no. A lot of people feel as though, well, an ice cream factory maybe is someone that is producing their own mix. So they've got either a smaller pasteurizer or a large pasteurizer, and they have production in a separate area than they do their scooping and retail portion. So for a lot of people who are batch freezing their ice cream, we've got this batch freezer here and these two here, typically batch frozen ice cream is not made in the same space where you are scooping ice cream. It's either done in the back room or another building or a production facility. And you might very well say, well, in that case, if I'm producing separately than I am to serving, then maybe you're an ice cream factory, if you will. In fact, if you look at the definition of factory, it's basically a location where products are made by equipment. And so technically under that definition, then yes, most ice cream shops are factories. Now you might think, well, over here I'm running a frozen custard machine and I've got ribbons of frozen custard coming out of this machine and it's ready to eat, ready to use, so I'm not manufacturing separately. You could probably say that about a soft serve machine, that, well, I'm really just putting a mix that I bought or maybe adding powder to a liquid, putting it in the top here, and I'm pulling out a product that's ready to use. This is called a direct draw machine because you're drawing straight onto the cup or the cone. Are you an ice cream factory then? Well, I mean, technically you are making something in a facility that's made by a machine. So look, I would, for the sake of food safety purposes, err on the side of caution and say, look, if you're using equipment to make your ice cream, technically you may be an ice cream factory. Now, I would talk to your local either agricultural or health department to really understand the classification or the category that you're in, because you may find that you have some other hoops to jump through or some other legislation that you need to be compliant with that you may be unaware of because you figure, well, an ice cream factory is for the big boys. Food for thought. I guess my goal out of this video is to have you reach out to local, state, maybe even federal areas and kind of say, well, where does my manufacturing process qualify? What legislation do I need to be involved in or compliant with? And what standards of food safety do I need to be aware of in order to make my product safe, but also make a legal ice cream? A lot of this information is again down on the link below, safeicecream.org. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Are you an ice cream factory? Do you feel as though you watching this right now are considered an ice cream factory? Leave a comment down below, ask a question, do all the things you want to do. We love interacting with our students, as it were. Thanks for tuning in. Looking forward to your comments. Keep on scooping. See you in the next one.